Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be going through another example of using the Casio Classpad fx-CP400. So this is the Math Methods Cambridge Unit 3 and 4, and this is the exercise to this is exercise 2F, question 6. So let's go through these examples here. So here we have the simultaneous equation of x, y, and z. And yeah, so we'll go through question A. So with these kind of questions, if it's a calculator active question, you should just use the calculator straight away. So in this particular case, I'll just quickly go through the calculator here. So here we have our blank screen, as you can see here. And then basically we just go to Math 1 and we press on this icon here. So you can see there, this one here, this one. So, and we want to press it twice so we can have this three equations ready. And then we just type in the equations. So in this case, we have 3x minus y plus z equals 4. And then the other one is x plus 2y and then minus z equals 2. And the last one is negative x plus y minus z equals to negative 2. And then we just put x comma y comma z. So you can see here. And then once you do that, and then you just press enter, and then you get the answer straight away, which is correct. X equals to 1, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3. So let's go back to the questions. That's over here. Okay, cool. So okay, so in this case, so x is equals to 1, y equals to 2, and z equals to 3 for question A. So for question B, now whenever you have three variables and two equations, so in this particular case, you're going to have infinitely many solutions. So you'll be expressing, for example, z as lambda as part of your solution. So the reason is because you have three variables, x, y, and z, but you only have two equations. So it's impossible to solve for three variables with only two equations. So one of the variables will be expressed as a lambda. So in this case, what we can do is we can use a calculator again. So let me bring this back up. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just type that equation in. So in this case, it is x. So we go through math 1 again, selecting the multiple equation. So in this case, so in this question, there's only two equations, but we will still go through three equation, and I'll show you what I mean shortly. So still tap it twice so you can prepare for three equations. And then you just type in x minus y minus z. So you can type in x minus y minus z equals to 0. And then you have 3y plus 3z equals to negative 5. And the last one, you just do z equals to z. And then you put the x comma y comma z in the smaller square there. So I'll just pop that in, paste. So you can see here on my screen. So we're looking at the second equation. So don't worry about the first equation. So let me just clear this and then paste. So we just want to have this. So notice the last equation is z equals to z. So the reason is because now we're expressing that in terms of lambda, which is another variable. Then you just go ahead and press enter and you'll get this solution here. And that is your final solution. So in this case, you can see z is equal to z because that's basically lambda, which is infinitely many solutions. And then x is equals to negative 5 over 3, which is a single solution. And then y is expressed in terms of lambda, which is negative 3 lambda minus 5 over 3. And then z is equals to lambda. So we can go ahead and write that in our answers. So in question B, x is equals to -5/3, and then y is equals to -3 lambda plus 5. Sorry, minus 5 over 3, and then z is just equals to lambda. So z is equals to lambda, where lambda basically belongs to all real numbers. Cool. And then let's go ahead and do C. So in this case again, there's two equations, but still three variables. So we have x, y, z as the variables, but there's only two equations there. So let's go ahead and use our calculator again. So I'll just clear the screen again, and then we'll go ahead and tap it twice. So again, we have this three equations ready to type in. And then here we've got the first equation being 2x minus y plus z equals 0. Second equation is y plus 2z equals to 2. And the last one, again, we just want to equate z equals to z because now we're expressing that as lambda. And then we just do x comma y comma z in the bottom right corner of the equation. So here you can see I've typed everything in, and notice the last one is still z equals to z, and we want to find x, y, and z. So we just go ahead and press execute, and that is our answer. So here x is equals to -3 lambda plus 2 over 2, y is equals to -2 lambda plus 2, and z is just equals to lambda. So let's go ahead and write that in our answers. So in this case, we've got x is equals to -3 lambda plus 2 over 2. Y is equals to -2 lambda plus 2. And then z is equals to lambda, where lambda belongs to all real numbers. Cool. And that's it. So yeah, we basically went through the systems of equations where we're dealing with three variables and scenarios where there could be many solutions, which is expressed in terms of lambda. So hopefully that helped today. Any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next lesson. All right, see you later.